Welcome back to the absolute perfect, flawless... I have no food. Oh, I do have food. I was gonna say, okay, perfect, flawless base in oxygen not included. Got a little worried there because I had 0 calories when I loaded in, but apparently that was a bug. Almost worried. Almost a disaster. What are we doing? Why are we panicking? Oh, right. Dude. Okay, let me talk about this for a little bit. I spent the last few hours of this playthrough tackling perfect water, okay? Look at this. I got this geyser right over here. We're gonna be able to pump the very cold liquid around. It's gonna be used to cool all of this factory part of my base, right? It's gonna be fantastic. So we're gonna be able to not only get a lot of liquid into the base, but we're also gonna be able to use this to cool down everything. So it's like a perfect setup. The only problem is that this geyser goes on idle for the next 44 cycles. 44 cycles! I'm gonna be dead by the time that this thing once more activates. All we gotta do is wait. And then I have infinite water. And then we have a lot of maybe other things going for ourselves too. So anyways, I was trying to see if maybe I can create perfect little bathrooms for my duplicants and all that. I think it'll be fine. I can get some water going, right? And we have learned from the previous base that I built that the personal bathrooms for the dupes also generate more liquid than they use. So apparently we're recycling their piss or something and then creating more out of it. It's kind of nice, I guess, maybe, I don't know. So we can go ahead and maybe set all of this up. Now we have a couple of things that we can go ahead and do and work on right now. I can work on creating the duplicant quarters. So my plan is to basically have a duplicant quarter on either side of this section. So this is currently my temporary setup. But I want to have a similar thing over on this side too at some point in the future. We'll just start over here. And then have the dupes, every day when they wake up and when they go to bed, they walk through the nature reserve. That's basically what I'm centering my entire base around. I have a couple of dead duplicants as well. We have Fulgrim and Fulgrim Jr. Fulgrim Jr. also tried desperately to commit Sudoku, but so far he hasn't pulled it off yet. I don't have high hopes, however. Either way, yeah, we can go ahead and continue building this part, which I think is a good idea. At some point, I should be able to get a lot of oxygen and everything going too. I can just hook this up to my SPOM, and then they can basically just wear spacesuits permanently. Secondly, though, what I can also go ahead and do, and maybe I should do it before I do anything else, and that is to tame these natural gas geysers. There's 2 of them right next to my base. Now, I have never used these things before, but I'm pretty sure they're easy, right? I'm pretty sure all I do is just maybe put a pump over here and then put maybe a filter if I'm really concerned about it. And then I just make power with it. It should be very straightforward. I don't know though. I'm guessing I should probably just start with one and then maybe do the other one at some later time in the future. There's probably very little reason for me to hook up the both of them immediately. Yeah, I should probably do a similar thing as I did over here and just create a little pit around it, right? So I'll just kind of do something similar. This one happens to be 13 wide. 13? Oh no, chat. I just realized that this is an entirely unplayable part of my map. Oh no! Okay, just don't look at it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Continue breathing.
Thank you very much, Crustacean. I'm unsubbing, Loco. Yeah, I understand that. I get that. I get that. Okay. It's asymmetrical. I apologize, okay? Don't make fun of me. I'm just gonna try and make a box. around this geyser. I just have to make sure that I... How do they get into this room? I guess I need like some sort of water lock? I'm guessing a water lock is the way to go, right? You make it 8 by 6? Yeah, this will be fine, I think. You think this is too big? I've never heard anybody say that to me. Thank you, Chet. No one's ever said that to me. Asymmetry is the foundation of beauty? Okay, I'll make it one smaller. Loco, it's just the right size? No, that's worse. That's worse, man. That's way worse. Okay, how about this? Does this look like a good box? This is 10 by 8. What's kind of nice about this is that it lines up over here with this. So I can actually, like, continue this. It's gas, so it wants to go up. Well, I mean, if it's the only gas in here, I'm assuming that this thing is only going to be spurting out natural gas. It should be fine. Maybe actually I can lock it up over here. If I create like a water lock to get into this room, that might actually be superior, right? I've never done this before, so I'm going to try my best. Actually, I think that's probably going to be a little bit better. So this is... I'm going to make it... I mean, I don't really like it like this. I want a little bit of breathing space above too, you know? So this is 4 down. We'll go 4 up from here. I think that'll be fine. It looks like a good box. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to make the best box I've ever made. Okay, so I don't actually want to dig this up yet. Mostly because I need to be a little bit careful. Box this lap. No, hold up. We're not doing a racing game. Okay, so we have this, and then I can put up a water lock over here. Now, last time around, I was really struggling with making a water lock again, because I'm really dumb. Thank you very much, Selkar. Look, what is your thoughts on this? An airlock mod? I love that. Is this cheating? How do you guys feel about an airlock mod? I kind of like this better because it's tidy. Rather than making a water lock. Seems to require electricity. I mean, I've shown you guys I can make a water lock poorly, right? It's not that I can't. It's just kind of annoying not to. Yeah, I feel like this is fair use. I'm going to do this. It's probably actually worse because it requires electricity. Technically, this is inferior. I'm gonna use that. Yeah, I'm going to save that. Thank you. That's a great suggestion. Thank you. I don't really love the... I don't really love, like, the way that the game does airlocks. Because if you have, like, the doors stacked to each other, it can still leak in if multiple dupes try to go through it at the same time. This looks like only one can go through at the same time. You've never used it, but you always thought about it? Okay. You use it because it's just much more convenient than a water lock or to make an airlock using a gas pump? All right. Why haven't they made an airlock for, like, the base game? You'd imagine this is, like, something that they can just do. I haven't really dived deep in the, I haven't really dived too deep into the workshop on Steam, but you'd imagine they have a lot of requests for that. Yeah, how they haven't put an airlock in it at this point is a mystery. I was thinking the same thing, yeah. You can make an airlock door with a gas pump. But it's not very tidy. Alright. I got the airlock door unlocked. There it is. So this says, blocks liquid and gas flow, even while duplicants are passing. Will not allow passage when no power is available. 120 watts. Dude, this looks like it's meant to be in the game. That's way tidier. I love that. That's great. I will have to lock it up or hook it up to power. I don't have a lot of power at the moment, but I'm building a lot of things. It costs the same as an airlock with a pump. Okay. But an airlock with a pump would be wider, right? Because an airlock would at least be like 2 wide. I heard of this one. That looked pretty cool. Fatekeeper looked pretty cool, Eliminator. Yeah, I think this is fair play. I mean, anything is ultimately fair play. It is a single-player game, after all. Single-player? Cringe? I know. Before we do these fancy quarters, though, I will try to see if I can get this going. So, in order to... What do we do with this stuff again? The natural gas geyser. It goes into, like... natural... Is this a natural gas generator? Ah, yeah, that's it. Produces carbon dioxide and polluted water. Doesn't it, like, drop the polluted water off to the floor or something? There's already a polluted water pit right underneath. Do I have to create a dedicated piss pit? Because I'm a piss pit main. As I'm sure many of you are aware. It drops the water straight down? Okay. So in that case, what I should probably do is put a... Okay, hold up. I should probably make a piss pit. I know. We haven't made one yet, chat. Big day. There we go. It's gonna produce O2, but we can probably skim that away pretty easily. I don't know how large the piss pit needs to be, but I'll have to try and see if I can make it reasonably nice. I'll just try and keep it kind of within the grid, you know, that we have right now in the base. Do have to make sure that the wall is made out of granite. Don't ask me why I know this, chat. Because it turns out pressure damage is a problem. Alright. So we'll put the natural gas generators right up here. Natural gas generator. How many do you think I need, actually? I was gonna make like 2, but maybe 1 is gonna be enough. 1 is probably enough. I should also have a... I'll make like room for 2, I guess. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe I can just pump it straight out. Yeah, I can maybe use it as a coolant. That would be nice. I'm gonna just do a reservoir here. Reservoir with like a hydro sensor. Dude, look at me. I'm gonna be gaming. I'm preparing here. So we can build like a pump. So this only activates when the pool is actually full. I've never really run this, but... There we go. Power that thing up if we need to. We can dig this out as well. I'm building a bunch of different things all at the same time, so it should be fine. Actually, I should probably not do this because they're gonna be dumping in Jeremy water too if I'm not careful. And I don't really want to do that. Yeah, but I want to have like a lake of piss first before we pump it up, you know what I mean? I want a lake. I want to be able to swim in it first. But I feel like, yeah, it's pretty obvious. I would actually really like to make this one symmetrical, even though it doesn't do anything for me. I'm gonna make it symmetrical. It's bothering me, chat, now that I found out. It wasn't a problem when I didn't know. This is gonna be a low priority task, though. Don't worry about it too much. Just do it at some point, okay? Same over here. This can also be priority 4. A bather, actually, Muktivus. It's called a bath. Oh, yeah. I was going to do polluted water over here with thimble reeds. The thimble reeds are what we need for... I mean, this is not a permanent spot for it, right? But we need to be pumping up some of the polluted water over here. So there are germs in this. There's actually a lot of germs everywhere. Yeah, it's not too bad. As long as we can get them to wear spacesuits, I think we're going to be fine. Yo, I'm enjoying this game way better now that I'm not setting arbitrary rules for myself, Chet. Who would have thought? Bertarabo over here taking a swim in the piss pit. A little dip. Just a little dip. Can we make the stuff over here? This is kind of important. I'd really like to finish up my little desalination project. Would like to see if it works. Pipe blocked. Where? Ah, there we go. It's working! It's alive! Okay, doesn't have power. But when it has power, it's alive! Hype? So this is now flowing the water around. I don't know if it's a problem that it's not looping all of the time, though, because this is going to not require nearly as much water as I'm currently requesting for it. But we should have clean water now. If you make the floors metal, the dupes run faster. Yeah, but making a metal floor is really expensive. They already run faster on regular tiles. Hey, what's going on, World of Zeos? We're improving the base a lot. Should I be storing the excess water in, like, tanks? I'm not sure how important it is. Like, do I just store, like, a stupid amount of water in tanks? What do you, like, I don't know how to handle this, actually. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, this thing is going to be active again in a whole long time. Yeah, but, like, one buffer tank is not that much. If this thing is going to be active, I basically need to have enough water for 40 or 50 cycles. That's a lot of water to be buffering for. Oh, I could just, yeah, I could also make a pit. A pit might actually be a better solution. Actually, no. We need this water here. I'm dumb. All right. I'm like, polluted water? That's not what we need. Actually, that's exactly what we need. Pump. So sending a green signal if above like 100. Or actually just 1. 1 kilogram is fine. So if it detects water in this square, the pump is going to be active. I think that's how it works. I don't know if the natural gas geyser is dormant, but we have another one over here that we can lock up in the exact same way. So it should be pretty straightforward. So this is 4 squares on that side. 4 squares on that side. So... just preparing. Want to make a similar box. I'm a big fan of boxes. I'm like a cat. Yeah, but I don't really know if I want to analyze it right now. Because they're gonna... the natural gas is gonna escape, right? I have a very small and simple tamer for net gas if you're interested. I'm interested in seeing it. I'm kind of trying to build it here by myself, but maybe my setup is garbage. I don't know. Oh, you have a tiny box. That's a very small box. Oh, do you usually store the gas first? So I should be pumping it into a storage section first? Your box is very small, Watopia. I would be making fun of you. Tiny box. Yeah, maybe actually pumping it into like a reservoir first is a good idea. Easy and compact infinite storage for geysers? Infinite storage for geysers? Oh. So you can put 1 square of infinite amounts of gas around? For those that don't know and end up making 300 reservoirs, here's a simple solution. The mechanical door is set on a timer, 2 seconds on, 2 seconds off. When open, it will take gases in. When it closes, it will try to move the gas around. And since it has nowhere to go, it will jump diagonally. Okay, I think I'm not gonna do this, but this is neat for like the future, I guess. Because I've not really done this before, and I feel like it's maybe a little excessive for now. But that's a cool idea. Yeah, we have a nice airlock. Okay, let's dig this thing up. Yeah, that is super red. That is cool. But I feel like it's a little excessive for me right now, you know? Like, for now, I don't really need that. I'm gonna be looking for a place, I guess, where I can pump in a whole load of gas anyway. So maybe I'll just... No, the airlock should work. I mean, I haven't specifically tried it, but in the description it says it should work like this. So I just kind of like allow myself to build up that way. Nah, we're not doing air masks. Or oxygen masks. These guys can go figure it out. They can go figure it out. Oh. No! Oh my god, I'm so dumb. They didn't actually... Don't even... If I see one laughing emoji in the chat, guess what? Right away. Banned! Right away. Right away. No second chances. Right away. Right away. My beautiful natural gas! I was supposed to burn you! Yo, what are you guys doing? Hello? Wake up! Wake up, you idiots! They think they're gonna be able to take us? No, we're not napping. Wake up! Grab some sandstone and build up exclamation marks. Okay. You can go back to bed now. Idiots. Idiots. Yeah, this is nothing in the late game. I'm not concerned. Okay, so, right, what was I doing? I was doing something. Yeah, that vacuum door is really cool. I thought for a second it wasn't working, but it turns out I'm dumb. Like, I'm as dumb as they are. Okay, so that'll be my reservoir. Just breathe in a little bit of natural gas, bro. Everybody does it. Okay, so I wanted to do a natural gas burner. Natural, what was it? Generator? Converts natural gas into electrical power. Yeah. Maybe I need multiples though. Like, I'm trying to think. If I need... I think I may need to have a bigger piss pit, Chet. Yeah, I'm gonna immediately make my pit larger. Okay. There we go. I'm not gonna connect all of them, I'm just building them for now. I'm just making sure that I have the space. Advanced flow management? That could be useful. I don't really think I need it for now, though. Okay. I'm gonna move this setup as well to the corner. I know I just built it. I know I just built it, but... So this will be pumped into a direction that I can use for, like, cleaning. I'm guessing like a sieve or something like that. Alternatively, though, I could just use this for, like, cooling or for, like, maybe powering my thimble reeds. I'm not sure. Should be okay. This is all made out of granite, which is good. Okay. This is higher priority. Please continue research. Can you reach that? Nope. Oh, you can. Wait. Can you reach it from the top? I'm confused. I don't think they're going to be able to reach all of it, but that's fine. We can delete some of those things later on. Yeah, some of them are a little bit stressed out over this situation here. Well, maybe stressed out is not the right word, because they're not actually stressed. Just a little bit, you know, a little frustrated about it. I just want to have, like, infinite oxygen and infinite power to be able to run this. Like, I want to create a nice... That's my main goal for this run, you know? I just want to have a nice running duplicant quarters where everybody's going to be happy. All of the duplicants can live together. They can wear spacesuits around the clock. That seems really fun to me. Okay, so obviously I need to make sure that these things are hooked up together. So do we just run green into green into green into green? I think we do, right? And this is going to be the output line. I just want to make sure that I can expand on this later if we need to. Is it important to put a filter in here? Yeah, there is some polluted air in this area right now. But I'm assuming the natural gas will only ever... So this thing is active again in 26 cycles. That's kind of nice, I guess. It's a little late, but whatever. And then it's active for about 50% of the time. Not too bad. I'll just hook up 2 of these things for now. Yeah, I can just do storage, right? So I should be more than okay. These 2 can be disabled. Good enough. If I pump out the polluted oxygen and I get rid of all the items that might be emitting it, I guess there's not going to be any more polluted oxygen in this room, right? So maybe having an actual, like, filter is not really necessary. Maybe what I do is just I pump out all the polluted oxygen first. Until the point where we only get this. Okay, disable. So wait, the O2 or the... Yeah. So these 2 have a pump. Like, you can pump out the CO2. Right? Converts natural gas into electrical power. Produces carbon dioxide and polluted water. So the CO2 I can just pump out. Do I just pump it to space for now? I don't even know where space is, though. I'm assuming it's up. Don't know how far. Could be a lot further. I don't know how useful CO2 is. I could pump that into a tank as well. I'll just make a couple of tanks for that, I guess. Slickers? Slickers eat them for oil? Alright, I'll just save this stuff over here. I'll just kind of pay attention to it, I guess. I don't really need to go too crazy, but... I don't know how much they output. I have no idea how much this thing is gonna output either. I'm just kind of eyeballing it, right? So this would be the intake right over here. Right like this. And then this would be the output. I know you're not supposed to chain them, but I like the idea. Okay. Wait, no. Did I do it the wrong way around? I think I did it the wrong way around. No, I think it was right. I just had to go into the white. No. Dude, I still get tripped up. Am I dumb? Oh, this is in reverse.
7 years. Starstruck emoji.
Thank you very much, Tio. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Long-term support. I'll have to redo those. I did them in reverse. Thank you, Tio. So, we just put a gas pump right over here, I guess? And for now, I'll just put a filter in it. Probably smart. So we want to be filtering out the natural gas, which I have to run into the white part of the thing. And then the green stuff basically just has to get vented out into the base. This is polluted oxygen. I'm sure the dupes won't like it, but fuck them. No, I mean, not butt fuck, anyways. Okay, so this is going to be the filtered stuff. Filtered stuff has to go from the filter right over here. There we go. And then this is the non-filtered stuff. That one has to just be expelled somewhere else. Probably shouldn't be sending it into my base though. Maybe over here. I'm a little afraid all the gas is immediately going to disappear. This is priority exclamation marks. And then when we wall this in again, it needs to be priority 1 million, okay? Don't delay. No, go! What are you doing? Go! All right, they're going. Everybody chill. Come on! Okay, good. All right. That should be it done. We're basically making things a bit messy here. I'm bringing in more polluted air so I can delete more polluted air. Oh, it's actually overpressured here. Oh, it's extremely overpressured. This was a great plan, Chad. I'm just gonna pump it into my base, bro. I don't give a shit. Overpressure is a very lame mechanic, I'm not gonna lie. Because you need plastics for the other thing. It's just that I have no elegant way of, like, actually sending it anywhere. It's just a temporary thing, I guess. Okay. It's probably gonna be overpressured here too, huh? Yeah. You guys go to fucking sleep now. This is not the time. Can you not reach this? Fucking delete it. This is not reachable? Come on. Just fucking delete it. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that's all the natural gas that I did have already in this room gone. That's kind of sad. Do you run all the way over here for one little square? I think we did kind of get rid of a lot of it there. That's a bit annoying. Maybe not too much. I don't know. Okay. Either way, this is going to be the output pipe right over here. I'm actually gonna... No, that doesn't have to be that priority, bro. Let me see. Let's be smart about it. Give him a little bit of room. We'll build a bridge over here. Just for the polluted oxygen. We can dig this stuff out. And then the input over here is going to be... right over here. We can do a gas pipe that goes up. And then goes into... Oh, no, not like that. What the heck? It goes from the green into the white. Alright. So we're just storing the carbon dioxide. I don't really know exactly how much use I have for it, but we'll probably get it. My dupes are all a little bit sick. Some of them have some slime lung, but I should have some slime lung thingamajigs. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Should be able to actually treat their problems now. Previously, I've treated their problems by letting them wait. Oh. It's another thing for slime lung? Ugh. Game's never working along, huh? Alright, anyways. Well, in that case, you guys will have to wait with the slime lung situation. I don't know what happens. I'm hoping you're not gonna die. Popped eardrums? No! No! Not popped eardrums! Chat, popped eardrums is the bane of my fucking existence, okay? Before you know it, yeah, they'll be pissing all over the base. No, this is fine over here. Over here is all good. It was probably just over here. Yeah, there's 8 kilograms of polluted oxygen that I'll be pumping straight into my base. This seems really dumb. I should not do that, should I? I don't know where to pump it, though. Every single one of these squares has 8 kilograms of polluted oxygen. That's way too much to be pumping into my base, right? How can I clean it? Can I clean it? Polluted oxygen. I can freeze it. Oh, I can pump it into a deodorizer? Sublimation station? No. I can just bump it into a deodorizer? What is deodorant, chat? Does anybody know? This is a trick question, chat. You don't? What's up, Andy? Sublimation, no breathing. No, that's not quite right. Deodorant tastes good. I like my deodorant spicy. I like chewing on a stick of deodorant sometimes. Screw me, dude. Somehow I'm the bad guy. I guess we'll just pump it into our base, and I'll just put a deodorizer or two over here. Deodorizer. We'll build 2 of them. They need 5... What? What's this? I've made these things in the past. They did not require those. Yeah, they needed like sand or some shit. Oh, they still need sand. Can't believe it. Never allowed to have fun, huh? Okay. No, I'll pump it out over here and we'll just clean it. It's probably a good idea. I've got a feeling that my power line is just about to break. Because my entire base is running on one power line. This is... This thing also should not be on that. This is clearly not generating enough electricity to run this, is it? Maybe it's fine, I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye out on it. I've never used a transformer in this game other than for stuff where it's like part of the blueprint. Or a blueprint. Part of the thing I've copied from somebody else, so I don't really understand how it works. But I think with this, I probably don't even need my coal generator anymore at some point, do I? Kind of feels like I don't. Maybe I should still just keep it around for redundancy's sake. I love coal though, man. Why wouldn't I want coal all over my base? Germans in the chat nodding along right now. They're like, yes, Loco. Me too, Loco. I see, I see. Main power line from generator, transform. What's up, Thort? How are you doing today? Wires have a limited load. It will break if the load overkept. Transformer prevents the circuit breaking. Yeah, but I need like a reliable power grid first for that, right? Like I don't really have a spot for it. I'll do that after this is up and running. I think it's gonna be fine. And this is just going to like generate like, infinite electricity for me, basically? This seems insane, dude. I kind of don't want this here. I'm gonna remove it. So, I don't know really how people do like a robust power transformer. Limits power flowing through the transformer to 1000 watts. Connect batteries on the large side to act as a valve and prevent wires from drawing more than 1000. Did I have the Tinu flu? I have no fucking clue, dude. I was just feeling kind of sick. I've never even heard of the Tinu flu before. New flu. Listen, everyone, new flu in the city. No, I was just feeling a little sick. That was all. I never really care about such things, man. Like, yeah, sometimes I have a cold. Sometimes I get a little sick. And then I wait until the sick goes away. I try to avoid contact with other people, and then we, figure it out. I know some people go out of their way to, like, test everything and to, like, you know, shove, like, 17 things up their nose to try and figure out what exact thing they have. But, I just kind of face tank it. Yeah, what am I going to do anyways? Yeah, I think honestly avoiding contact with people is just a general way to do it. I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Alter Break. Thank you. So I think for now, I could probably run like 2 transformers, maybe? 2 transformers for my base? No hugs. No hugs. How do we usually set this up? So do I just do like batteries? How many smart batteries do we do? Do we do a smart battery for each? Or do we just do one loop of smart batteries? Baby's first robust power grid, okay? Take it easy on me, chat. They grow up so fast. Thank you, Memoria. You almost sound proud of me. But I guess these things don't need to be manned by my dupes, so one smart battery will probably do the trick. Baby's first engineering. I did go to engineering school for a while, chat, but no worries. I'm sure it's become very apparent since I started playing this game and many of the other games that I've been playing. I did drop out after a year. I feel like nobody's surprised by that. Okay, so I have to make sure that this thing is gonna be locked in. Do I just run this all through all? Do I just like fucking jam it all in? Because I like jamming things into things. Bam. 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 Dude, we are bamming hard right now. Ooh, nice. I am dropping out loads of polluted oxygen. Love it. Oh, it should only be into the generator. Bam. Bam. So these things can do a maximum of 100 watts. So does the power load matter towards the thingies? Like, do I have to use a heavy watt power for that? Probably, right? Because it's otherwise, like, I would assume the power from the battery to the transformer is very high. But I don't know, the game is a little wanky sometimes. Wanky? I'm a little wanky sometimes too. It's a little wonky sometimes, but I'm just gonna do it. It's fine, it's not too expensive. Wait, what's this? Ah, this one. This one can only do 2K. Alright, at some point I'll have to get the thick boy wires out. But for now I can be a skinny boy. I kind of hate this. Because I need to... I need to be able to actually, like, draw out of this. No, no, it's white into green. It's white into green. Bam. Is it? This one is white into white, isn't it? Just for, like, the consistency of the video game, that makes a lot of sense. It is definitely white into white. I like that. Thank you, video game, for making sense. Okay. It's white into white. Can you say that? I don't know if you can still say that in 2025. You guys are being pretty racist right now, but fine. I'll just let it slide. But I need... how is this gonna be good enough? These things generate... No, this wire can hold 2K, right? I'm only gonna power up 2 of these for now. Two of these things are gonna be disabled for the time being. And then we'll figure out how to do like a bigger, yeah. Level 100! Wait, Cycle 100, big! Big moment for the account. Is this, by the way, going to generate a stupid amount of heat? I didn't think about heat. This is going to generate a lot of heat, isn't it? I'm feeling pretty heated after all of this. Heat is a problem for Future Loco. I don't know if it's true, but word on the street has it that Future Loco is really smart. I don't know who the fuck said that, though. Smart. We can't make a box, though. He's really dumb at making boxes. All right. I love polluted oxygen in the morning. Oh, dang, we're already doing it. So this stuff is not that hot. My main concern is the stuff that spews out of this one when it's like fresh, you know? I'm assuming the natural gas. Yeah, it says over here it erupts with hot natural gas. Oh, it says it at 150 degrees. Yeah, I need to insulate this whole bitch. Sorry, that was kind of... But these are like not priority that. These are priority that. My box needs to be well protected. Okay. In the meantime, by the way, I'm still AFKing in RuneScape. I am now level 70 strength. Going for 70 attacks next. I expected more clappas, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I mean, these feel a little forced. These feel a little bit forced now, but... Can you guys build those freaking pipes? I think you can like this. Oh, it was a stream delay. Oh, stream delay. Okay, good. Well, I said that before you said that. But anyways, Mickey, it's okay. Oh, I just realized I'm on the wrong freaking screen. I just realized you guys were looking at a scuffed version of RuneScape. My bad. Whoopsie. Yeah, so the natural gas over here is going to be hot too, right? You guys need to be building all of this. And then preferably, we need a box over here too that's like upgraded that way. And then we can upgrade the floor. Is there a non-scuffed version of RuneScape? Yo! Thin ice, buddy. No, you're right. There is not. What material are we making this out of? No, not sandstone, bro. Come on. Don't be stupid. I want nice granite. We all know what happens when there's too much, you know. All right. We'll make this priority 8. Okay. I'm not gonna NGL right now, dude, but I'm not happy with how this is going here. But I think we might be almost good. This thing is gonna activate in 18 cycles. This thing is gonna activate in like, 30. But then we should have like stuff, you know? Like we should have stuff and things. We should have both. What is a good airlock for heat? Reduces heat transfer? That's good. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Either we're gonna be great or everybody's gonna die. Either way, we win. I'm just gonna put like a very tall ladder. It's probably easier. Stuff and things, dude. But like at the same time. I feel like that's the key that a lot of people are not telling you. Definitely want to make this nice and toasty. I'll probably have once again a dead, you know, colony because I did something stupid. The odds are pretty great. No, I don't think we need a, no, this is fine. I mean, to be fair, at some point I kind of just want my base to be a run anyways with, like, full spacesuits, which I think is gonna, like, reduce the problems that... It's gonna probably be okay. I think it's gonna be fine. I don't think electricity is gonna be much of an issue, and temperature is gonna be much of an issue if they're always wearing spacesuits, but maybe I'm wrong. So I just want to run separate lines off of this then, right? I should clean the slime from the natural gas vent room? I don't even know how to clean slime. I think I just like run this off of a separate grid right over here. Yeah. So if I... Oh, that stuff! The stuff that's doing the polluted air. Yeah. I should definitely do that. No, you're right. I can just pick it up, though. I have, like, a box over here that I'm storing it in. I'm just trying to figure out how to do these transformers. So, I want to have, like, one dedicated area over here, I guess. So this would be, like, 360. This would be, like, 480. 480. So this is about 500. I can probably expand on this, but I'm gonna run this as a part of the power grid when we run this thing into it as well. So I'm expecting I'm gonna be at about 1,000 here. So this is gonna be like one of them, I guess, right? And then this thing can be part of it too. So after we build that, we can like disconnect this, I think. And do we have a different transformer for the next section? I'm looping the transformers? What? No, I think like this is gonna be fine, no? Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know how you've got that set up, Bob. That's a little confusing. I have no idea what those wires are. But I think we're nearly there. We should definitely be sweeping this. Very high priority swoop. But you have really thick wires. How did you make your wire so thick, bro? Is that this one? Oh, yeah. Your wire is huge, man. That's incredible. You should be proud of that. Okay, let me see. So... I should probably cut this off right over here. Let me try and see if I can set this up properly. Zinc supplements? Okay. You can do 50k, but it can't go through walls? Ah. Well, these things can generate 800 is what it says. So I don't think I need, like, the giga wire. Like, these are 50. That seems a bit much. But these can't go through walls, I guess, and these can? Is that the difference? That's why you need this. The semi-watt conductive joint plate, I guess. Yeah. So the way I've got my battery set up over here is kind of like, if I need to like change this at some point or like increase my wattage, this is all kind of annoying. Because I wouldn't be able to go underneath the pool. But I guess I'll just leave it for now and we'll go from there. Yeah, this is all too compact, exactly. Okay. Okay. Let's just keep building it. Trying to do insulated tiles all over. Slowly getting there, though. This is kind of nice. We just have to wait, I guess. I heard a Windows error sound. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin it, man. Yeah, we're making progress. Once this is a vacuum, though, there's really no reason for me to have the gas filter here anymore, because I'm pretty sure there's not another way. Natural gas, guys, isn't going to spew out anything that isn't natural gas, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I'm pretty sure this thing prevents any gas passing through. I'm pretty sure this like mod or this like workshop item 100% prevents any passage. Email notifications? I don't even have an email thing installed on my computer, Mickey. WhatsApp sound effects. I have occasionally streamed WhatsApp sound effects, yeah. Oh, the jupes will exhale CO2 when they go in there? Oh, come on, you can guess this. Do you think I'm a 0 inbox guy or a 32,000 inbox guy? This should be easy. I am 100% an inbox 0 kind of guy. 100%. Well, I have like 3 emails right now, but they're all things I have to go and, you know, I'm waiting for. I get very stressed out if stuff is not organized. And, I do have to make sure that's, yeah. No, I actually have processed literally all my email. All of it. No cheating. I don't get a ton of email, though. Ever since joining, like, SideQuest. I don't get a ton of email in general. luckily. But SideQuest is the management I use for all the promotional content. So they basically handle all like Loco TV related emails. Or at least the majority of it. Not all of it, but the majority. Zero inbox people have a life hack where they can use their email account as a to-do list. Yup. But I also use to-do lists religiously though. I also am very big into note-taking about random stuff. I feel like my brain is very bad at, like, remembering information. Like, I feel like I'm good at, like, writing it down. But I feel like if I don't, I am just about... It's about an 80% probability I will not, you know, remember. That's because you're also a nerd? Yeah. I am a little bit of a nerd. But I also am one of those people that makes to-do lists and then actually, you know, I do the to-do lists. I've seen many people make to-do lists and then never, you know, actually do them. So you just end up with to-do lists that have like 69 items on them for the day. And then you just do none of them. This has been an ongoing project, Chad. This is not like something I just started one day. This has been a I want to say 10-year project. Yes, I am 100% a dopamine checkbox kind of guy. Yes. I use headers and everything in my to-do list app even, dude. I have projects upon projects, yes. One project that I currently have, chat, which will be very exciting for many of you, I'm sure, is Project Microwave. Loran and me decided we need to get a microwave. It's important, chat. I've been living my entire adult life without a microwave. People have made fun of me for years. Project Rice Cooker was completed already, yes. But that one's not really a project. Project Microwave is a little bit more complex because it's a multi-step project. Project Microwave needs a little bit more. So this obviously needs to be hooked into that. Oh, whoa. Now, well, that works. That works, technically. Sometimes I feel like my mouse just fucking spasms out for no reason. Am I crazy? Like, I feel like I have really good mouse accuracy, but this game makes me feel like I can't fit the fucking giant box in the middle of my screen. Like, somehow I can't draw horizontal and vertical lines. I don't know why. Does it spaz out on purpose? Like, this makes me look like I've never played a video game in my life. It seems to spaz out on purpose. Yeah. I don't have Parkinson's, I don't think, man. Pretty sure, anyways. Whoa, what the fuck, Memoria? Whoa. What? I don't even know what that word means. That filth you're accusing me of right now. All right, now all I need is some nice, clean, natural gas. Can you, yo, purely curious, right? Hypothetically speaking. Look, some of you have probably tried this, but it's gonna sound kind of fucked up when I ask the question, okay? I know that there are duplicants that have a negative trait when they're very stressed out or whatever, to be flatulent. And I had one. And when they are flatulent, they fart out natural gas. Now, can you theoretically turn a duplicant into a natural gas geyser? Like, if you make a chamber where they are just miserable, and you have, like, multiples of them living in there, they can't leave. This sounds like The Sims. It does sound a little cursed, I get that. There was no better way to pose the question, okay? Then again, I recently tried out playing, like, Minecraft for the first time. And I found out that people do the most fucked up things in Minecraft, so, you know. Make them sleep on a wet bed and slime lung with a flickering light every 2 seconds. I'm just saying, man. This sounds like a great plan. Ow! Jagathai Khan, what are you doing? Oh. Suffocation. No breathing. It's only messed up if you name the dupes. Oh, I see. It's not a problem if you don't name them. That makes a lot of sense, actually, to me. A fart geyser. Yeah. Okay. So is this done? Did I do it? Did I do the thing? I think I did the thing. I don't know if I did the thing correctly, but I think I've done the thing. So what should I do with this power generator over here? Should I hoop that? Should I loop? There you go. That up in the same way and then run everything from the power transformers? Yeah, if I just connect them together with the big wire onto this smart battery, then it should be all good, right? The only problem is that I kind of need to run a pretty long wire for it, but I guess it's not a terrible thing. So they don't need their own personal wire anymore at that point. No, they probably do. Like, if I run this one on their own smart battery, but then how do I make sure that it, like, how could I connect this together without it messing things up? Does it need its own power transformer? But then I don't have a robust grid. What am I missing here? I feel like I'm near a revelation. But my revelation's pretty dumb. You can use a transformer backwards to send power into the backbone? Do I just hook this all up together and it's gonna work? Oh, I need to put the thimble thingies down. Ay, ay, ay. I actually am not sure how to, like, add this now to the transformers. Yeah, so I just looked this up with that smart battery right over there. But what if I want to run this off of a separate smart battery with the same transformer line? Is that possible? How? You want the power on each of their own on a smart battery so you can control power? Yeah, that's all. I already have a smart battery over here. But if I hook this up over here, isn't it all just going to be on the same settings? Like, if I loop this in over here, isn't it all just going to be on the same loop? Isn't it then going to see, okay, this thing is running for power, so we're just going to request the both of them? Or I don't understand. Oh, no, it's because of the automation wire. That's the problem, I guess. The automation wire is only over here and over there. So it's fine if I just hook this or loop this in over here. Like, it shouldn't be a problem. It's only just a little bit of... a little bit of a mess to actually connect this together because there's no easy way. Okay, I'll just do this as a test. I'll probably run this differently at some point in the future. Oh, I need more refined metal. That's annoying. I should have quite a bit of copper ore. Yeah. I'm gonna need big wires soon because it will overload. Is it? How much does this generate? 600? I should probably move this, huh? The coal generator should not be over there. Yeah, that's what I should actually do. Yeah, that's what I should do. Yeah, it's gonna be more than 2K now. In that case, I should probably move this too. This is all a little too small, dude. It's a new project, kind of, but not a very, I don't know. It's a kind of a tedious one, because I've like set up this whole cooling thingamajig, and I've kind of set this up so that it doesn't really run out. But now I also realized that apparently I need to run these like plates through the walls, so I can't really use the pit over here the way that I have right now, meaning that I need to move the transformers. Best way to move them would be to move them up, but that's where I store my freaking gas reservoirs. None of it is clean. None of it is tidy. I guess I can store the gas reservoirs anywhere. Maybe I can move them to the bottom. Yeah, but if I want to do that, it has to go over here. Okay. We're moving. The real answer is... No. I'm trying to not do spaghetti. But on the surface, I look calm and sweaty. Wait, no. Spaghetti. Just one smart battery? I guess it's easier to put the battery at the front. So I'll put like one battery right over here. I'll probably need a door. LED? Oh. Is LED okay? Fine. So I'll try and make this so I can actually like expand on it. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct nothing. No. There we go. Set them up over there. Okay. So this can just kind of like, you know, we can just do a whole load of them, right? Should be fine. And I'm gonna need these thick-ass wires. Like, if I want to do this properly, I need to get the big boy wires out. Now, I've never used big boy wires before. I'm also gonna loop this differently. No, I don't need this many transformers at the moment. Wait, what do they actually cost to produce? They're cheap, right? Nah, that's fine. We can just put them down. I'm just building them because I can use them at some point. It's the same for these 2 natural gas geysers. Oh, they will already make heat. Even when disabled? Wait, do these things make heat when they're disabled? I didn't consider that. Maybe the transformers do. Fucking hate the Bumblebee? No longer my favorite. Fine, I'll just like think about the fact that I can maybe extend on them at some point. But how do you elegantly run the wires out of this? Like without it becoming one gigantic cable miss? I'm guessing that's the trick, huh? All right. Yeah, we're gonna need some spaghetti. I'm building these rooms kind of small, by the way. Even though I would like to have more decor pieces for them. Mostly just because these people are always complaining that they can never get to work fast enough. So I'm trying to build my base in such a way that maybe we're not gonna have too many long commutes, but I don't know if that's really possible. Stack them instead of side by side? I can't do that over here because I'd run into a gas geyser, but yeah, I see how that could maybe work. But it would take a lot of vertical space. I still don't really know what I'm going to do with these things. But that will be for Future Loco to figure out. And I've been told Future Loco is a really smart guy. Who knows, though? Could be a gigantic lie. Honestly, find it quite likely that it is. Okay, so let's try and get my thick boy wires out. I've never used these before, so I don't really know how to use them. So the heavy watt conductive, right? These are 50K. So I can connect these together like so. Yeah, so that's the problem. I see. So this is where we need to do one of those thick boy plates. There are 100 kilos each for each one. It's only this part that I need to run. I think it's fine. Wait, is there... Hold up. I may be missing a step. There's this one? Ah, there are 4. There are 4. I thought for... Okay, hold up. But this is still usable, right? I can still do it like this. So we can do this. This? Yes, these are very cheap. Still thicker than I'm used to. Oh, but that still requires a one of those fancy plates. Okay. This? Can I, like... I've never made... I don't know if they can build on top of it. Maybe they can't build. I don't know if you can put a battery right on top of it. It might not be possible. Otter 1? What? Why is this so weirdly organized? I don't understand. Why is this all over the fucking place? I think this is the one I need. This is for heavy watt wire. Oh, I guess it is kind of like following the same order. It's just that it's a 3-white grid. Doesn't work. I'm guessing the battery can't... Ooh, that wire looks very colorful. I don't think you can build on it or something. Okay. I need to get the... There we go. Oh. Oh, that's the problem. I see. Maybe you can build on it. There we go. We need a smart battery. There we go. You can build on it. Sick. So I just go heavy what? No. Heavy... Ah, it's called heavy watt and heavy watt conductive. I see. Okay. I don't really need the deodorizers anymore, actually, now that I think about it. I'm just gonna put some doors in here. Baby's first power grid. Look, Mom. I'm building a power grid. Will you finally love me now, Mom? Please? All right. Okay. Okay. She's already thinking you're the best StarCraft player in the world. What do you mean? She thinks. Hello. Excuse me, Asa. What are you suggesting right now, buddy? She thinks. Excuse me. And then I can get like I'm gonna delete some of these cots because I don't need them. You guys are no longer gonna be able to live in oxygen over here. No, I will. I will just give you guys another way. This way, they don't actually have to run too far. Hey, there's some stone ones! Look at them! They're so fucking stoned. Wasn't I making a new one over here for specifically stone hatches? Oh, I never finished that. Okay, well, we'll look into that later. We're doing things. You're done with work for today? Yo, nice, Echo. How's the run going? It's going perfectly well. Everybody keeps saying they're so impressed with the way that this base is running. Totally. Zero criticism. It's all just, I mean, I don't want to say it, but it's pretty much perfect. And everybody agrees. No, it's a bit of a tricky project. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing most of the time, but that's mostly because I'm dumb. Not as dumb as these dupes, though. So, you know. Okay, this thing is gonna be active again in 9 cycles. Yo, actually pretty soon. This is Shrek Swamp Base. Johnny? Johnny, this is not Shrek Swamp Base, okay? Fuck's sake. Being real toxic right now, Johnny. But not as toxic as my base. I just laid down my very first heavy wattage wire, okay? It's a big day for me. This may be nothing to you, Johnny. Why is there there's a piss shower? Look at that. Incredible. What a day. We have a surprisingly small amount of oxygen in our base. I'm gonna make a Giga Rodriguez at some point in the future, dude. I'm gonna make a large Rodriguez. Not operable? What do you mean not operable? The hell? Oh, geez, Loco from the past. What an idiot. Honestly, Loco from the past might be one of the dumbest people I've ever met. Okay. Did this thing just fuck me over? I think this thing may have just fucked me. No? Ah! I have no water! I have no water! My pump's not working! I have no water! Spew! Okay, didn't work. I shouted at it. It did not work. Oh, not this shit again, dude. Everybody's complaining that there's no oxygen. I thought they were just bitching. I've been so busy trying to figure out how this thing works. The Brian thing stopped working? No. Brian is still working. As a matter of fact, you can make Brian talk today. We're 14 subs away from 1,000 total subs. I'm just saying. We do have, yeah, we do have yellow water. Didn't we have a lot of water once upon a time? This one didn't make Brian talk, though. I just realized my own mistake. Anyways, thank you very much. Echo Stahl. Casual 10 gift subs. Yeah, you got scammed. Brian doesn't say anything when you donate subs. If I could see a huge round of hearts in the chat, though. For Mr. Echo Steel. Absolute Chad. Confirmed. What happened to Brian? He got fired. Everybody hates Brian now. Oh, dude, look at this. There's a giant amount of... I knew of that, actually. I just forgot of it. Okay, maybe I can use this. I have a desalination setup already set up. So all I need to do... yes, run it over here. Run it over here. I think this is probably a good idea, right? Who's texting me? Ay. Not your mom, Chet. Not this time. Yeah, sorry. It's not. I mean, it's not you either. It's not Andy either, chat. What do you mean this time? Oh, I thought you, never mind. Alright. So if I loop it like this, is it going to loop up? I need it to go up. How do I force this water to get over there and then go up? I don't quite understand what, like, how the game interprets direction. Does anybody know? This temperature is not too hot. I just need this temporarily. How do you know it will go up? Like, why would it not go that way? I guess there's not a pump on this side, so it just kind of knows that it doesn't need to go that way. Okay. There's only one direction to go. Well, you say that very confidently. But I swear I've seen this game do some weird stuff before. This game is sometimes pulling a little bit of a joke on me, you know? This base is literally perfect, chat. I don't understand. How are you even suggesting that this base is not literally perfect? There's 0 flaws. We have no oxygen. We have high temperatures. We have a little bit of food. What do we think about 7:30 p.m. coffee? Very common in the Netherlands. But people in the Netherlands are also very caffeine addicted. I would say 7:30 coffee, bad idea. I don't think you want to do it, man. What is it again? Yeah, the half-life of caffeine is about 6 hours. Meaning that you're still going to have... You know, if you have coffee right now, you're still going to have caffeine in your system at like 3, about 50% of it. You can definitely train yourself to still be able to sleep, but it's probably very suboptimal. There's a lot of Dutch people, though, that will just, like, do that every day. Like, literally their standard. Every day. I hope you guys can get down here, by the way, dude. I have very little oxygen. This is actually kind of critical. This is actually mission critical. Palpitations during REM sleep? Those are my favorite. You're gonna run so fast during your REM sleep, dude. It's gonna be incredible. When you drink coffee, it only lasts like 3-4 hours. I mean, it's the half-life, right? For humans, that is. Either you have maybe a little bit too much coffee in your system, or you're not a human. You drink Red Bull so you can fly in your dreams? That's awesome. You only drink Red Bull with vodka? That's a crazy combo, dude. How important do you guys think oxygen is good? Like, Oh, yeah, no, that's very true. That is very true. Maybe I can just like do like a little temporary second pump. This is like the most temporary of temporary pumps. But, you know, feel like it might be better than having absolutely no oxygen. Exactly. It also means that the quarter lifetime is 12 hours. So if you have coffee at noon, 25% of the caffeine will still be at in your system at midnight, which is pretty nuts. I usually stop drinking coffee around maybe 4 p.m., which is probably a little late. I sleep really good though. I don't want to flex or anything, but I'm a really good sleeper. Hope you're jealous. No. Oxygen explodes? Yeah. Oxygen is highly flammable too, man. Very dangerous. Don't recommend it to anybody. What? Yo, what idiot looped this up? Oh no. Fulgrim Jr. again. Okay. Yo, I kind of need you right now, man. Yo, Slush Guy. When are you gonna start doing 19 cycles? We're gonna be dead in 19 cycles. Is there a third Fulgrim now? Yeah, there is. Okay, here we go. Power up the spawn. Gotta power up. Yeah, I know, chat. I know. I kind of don't need it to go up here, though. We're gonna cut this one up. Just do the oxygen for the base right now. Well, when I entered, what was his name? Fulgrim Jr., he also tried to die really quick. My guys really do try to commit Sudoku a lot. It's a bit frustrating. How do we get oxygen problems when there is a spawn? Yeah, I don't know, bro. The only problem with the spawn is that you need water. And I have an infinite water source that went dormant as soon as I tamed it. After, like, spending 40 cycles on it. Don't laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. It's great content. It's a little funny, though. I kinda get it, yeah. There's very little water in here, though, so, like, what's the point? There's a massive salt water pocket on top of that geyser. Wait. Whoa! Can I just kind of, like, drip this in here? I'm not even gonna drip it, bro. I'm just gonna gush it. I don't know, would that be a problem? That box is gonna be too small. Dumb smart is what we call this. Cancel this project. Now, how do I make sure that this isn't going to, like, absolutely mess me up? Because I could accidentally flood the entire... no, it's not that big, I guess. Well, it's kind of big. I don't have a lot of time, chat. This is kind of the issue. I have very little time. If I open it from here, do you think it will just, like, magically, you know... Phew. You see what I mean? Phew. Do you think that's gonna... I'm gonna add, like, a couple of, I will do like a little gentle little, you know, like a waterfall. It will magically flood the base. No! We don't want it to flood the base. I feel like you're missing the point here. The only problem is that I need oxygen for my oxygen masks, because otherwise they literally can't make it. So I think we're actually going to cut off supply to the base. That seems really dumb. Let's do it. Because I Oh my god, bro's going in. Can you make it? Oh, Rogel Darn can hold his breath really well. Okay, it didn't do anything though. Oh my god. I now have 3 dupes that are sick of slime lung. Okay, okay, Rogel, go! Go! There's oxygen. Okay, this is actually a red scenario. We need this done. I'm not fucking with you guys this time. Come on, lion! Rogel Darn is too stoic to die from drowning. Same. Actually, now that I think about it, we could just, like, deconstruct a couple of them. It'll be similar. It'll take less work. Whoa, 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 whoa! But, okay, well, okay, you know what? Fuck it, flood it. Bro just went in for a little bit of a casual move. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give up. Okay, go. Okay, good, 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 good. Good. Maybe this is good. Maybe this is fine. Okay. I need to reconnect the thingies. Almost drama, man. In my perfect base. Now, I know some of you may be wondering how a base can possibly be perfect if it seems to be hanging on by just a thread all of the time. I do not tolerate that sort of rebellious thought, okay? That is treason, and this is Warhammer 40,000 after all. Heresy is not allowed. Yeah, exactly. This is a form of art. Exactly. Art is a reflection of life, and life is a struggle. Okay, phew, bullshitted my way out of that one pretty well. Birch the heretics? Agreed. How's the slime lung doing? It's doing. I don't know how to treat slime lung. So many projects, dude. I'm thinking if I have a guy die because of slime lung, I'll just replace him. No. I mean, I did think it. Hey, look, one of them was cured. We're good. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. Look. Are you looking? Now, this water is a little warmer than I want it to be, but whatever. I'm a little afraid that my base is going to, No, it's fine, dude. Look at this. You guys made fun of how large I made that pit. Apparently, it was way excessive. It didn't need to be that large. All right, look. We're gonna put it in the desalinator. Boom! Water! Water. And then we should be able to loop the water back around, and then we can feed the spawn with the water, and then we have water for like 1 gajillion cycles. I don't know what happens now if this thing starts operating, though. That might be a problem. But anyways. So brine and salt water work the same way. They both need to just be desalinated, and it's fine. Maybe it will overpressure. Okay, that sounds like a problem for future Loco. Can't erupt when buried. Okay. I couldn't tell if you were making innuendo right there for a second. But you were talking about the geyser. Alright, fair. I was a little confused. This should work, though. I think the spawn should be back up and running. Boys, oxygen is once more included. Okay, so all we really need to do now is wait for this thing to become active, which is going to be in 5 cycles. That's honestly really nice. I would like to make this a little bit bigger. So this room is only really needing to be too large, so too high. Like this. I do need to make sure we build this on right over there so we don't have that problem anymore. Then we can open this up and create like a backup power supply right over here for this stuff. How do I make it though that this is only going to be running? Oh, does it have to be 3 high? Maybe it needs to be 3 high. It needs to be 3 high. I only really want this running some of the time, so I need to be a little careful with that. Oh no. Bro, did you just... Okay. It's not very clever. Alright, this will be the last thing I'm doing, though. Yeah, I know. Everything is full of CO2 at the moment. Maybe they shouldn't complain so much, you know? That's what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna disable that. I do kind of want to sort this out. Okay, you guys go sleep in your CO2 room. Your little CO2 closet. I can deconstruct these. Nuts. No, I can deconstruct these. We can deconstruct this. Got him, man. Nobody saw that one coming. All right. I'm hoping this is still going to be considered a nature reserve. Oh yeah, minimum tile size 32. Oh shit, okay. I thought maybe the minimum tile size would be a problem. Not a problem. And I want to make sure that we have a an oxygen generator right over here. And I'll just use a good old algae terrarium, I guess. All right. Oh no. We do have a little bit of overflow, but honestly quite an acceptable amount.
Wow, new world. I am watching the VOD of Snow Planet right now.
Oh no, dude, that planet is completed and it was a perfect run. I did totally not get super frustrated with that game in the end at all, Snow. Would not be concerned about it if I were you. Not even a little bit of frustration, actually. Not even, Thank you for the resub. Appreciate that very much. No, I did get a little bit tilted in that run. Just keep watching, I guess. You'll see. Everybody clapped. Yes. Degno remembers. That's so true, actually. And remember how I said, like, guys, my base is perfect, I know. But you don't need to clap. And you guys were like, well, Loco, I think you actually kind of deserve it. Remember that? Good times. Okay, I connect these together. You don't remember that? Oh. I would like some coal delivered right up here. And then Einstein came in? What? I'm pretty sure he's dead, dude. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure he's, Maybe don't make everything priority, 9? Or exclamation point? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here, but maybe don't stress out the jupe so much. Yeah, or do. Fuck them, you know? Fuck the dupes. The end, I remember. There are duplicates dying. So this should work like this. If you care enough for your duplicates. Alright, so they should have some oxygen now again in the base, maybe. Thank you, Thord. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be only one of the transformers, right? These ones are white into white? Was it white into white? I think it was white into white. Big into white, small into green? Yes, okay. Am I misunderstanding how this works? Oh no, it's working again. Pump not in gas. Oh, it's a vacuum now. Dang, nice. So that's exactly what we needed. If they never have to go into this room ever again, I don't need the gas filter, right? They should not go into the room anymore. And I guess even if they breathe just like a very small amount of CO2, it should be fine. So that means we don't need this anymore. Maybe if it's like a little, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be like breaking. I don't think so. I think it'll be fine. Dang, you were freaking out, Subtle? You were not subtle about that. That was a lot of... It's an ironic name, yeah. Loco doing 8 hours a day feels like a job. Well, I edited videos for 3 hours this morning, actually. And then I also did like a little bit of other stuff. I went to the gym, had a shower. I did an hour as well, or 30 minutes actually on the treadmill. We did some stuff. Today has been a productive day. I did get stuck in cat jail a little bit too, yeah. Only a little bit though, not really that much. Did you eat? I did. I've been tracking calories, which I haven't done in years. I'm trying to cut down a little bit again. I haven't eaten much today. So I have a lot of calories for the rest of the day, boys. Big day. Summer is almost over. Summer is almost over. Oh, you're saying summer is almost over, so why cut down? That's so true, dude. Hashtag summer bulk, you know? I've been on like a 4-year bulk, I think. No, it's not too bad. I've just been tracking calories mostly because I don't really need to lose much weight, but I just want to be a little bit aware of what I'm eating. You know what's actually pretty crazy? I've been using an app for it, right? And it's called Macro Factor, I think. And like a lot of the foods are very American. So say for example, I search like chocolate chip cookie or whatever. Something random, like literally anything. If I compare the calories that that app gives me according to like the category that I am describing, right? Like for example, chocolate chip cookie, and I compare the label to that of the Dutch cookies, I think the American labels by default have about a third, maybe 50% more in calories. It's actually pretty wild. Like literally every single one of them that I've come across so far, they're all like a significant amount more than the calories I see on the packaging here. So like I scan the barcode and then it like gives me the Dutch reference. But if I search for something more like of a generic term, if I don't have like the actual exact product name, it will always overestimate significantly. Yeah. It's pretty interesting. Maybe I'll come across some stuff where it's vice versa, but so far I'm like 10-0. Bulking easier in the States, I think. That is what I have learned so far. Yeah. It's not just wild, it's beyond insane. Yeah, it's honestly pretty nuts. I didn't expect it was that extreme. But it's like genuinely like a 30, 40, 50% more. Anyways, thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I'm gonna head off. I was like, I was gonna do something. What was I gonna do? All right, I was gonna head off. It smells like dinner here. Laurent already made it. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, by the way, you should probably go check out my YouTube video. YouTube.com/LocoTV, YouTube.com/MoreLoco. I'll be live again tomorrow, going up around noon, CET. Special shout out to all of the people on your screen right now. Appreciate you guys. See you soon.